Hi, it's Snorgle. Welcome to the live stream. Hi, Watches Too Much. How you doing? A rare weekday stream. So, I had a couple of realizations. Let me turn this off. The music. So I had a couple of realizations, and that is that I'm going to have to completely redo my whole the way that I'm doing my like my storage, because I want to. You're working as coworkers your last day? Oh, going to lunch since you'll be in and out? No problem. I was going to actually record this last night. I thought, I'll just do a live stream. So no big deal. On these rare ones that aren't scheduled, I never expect anyone to show up. So feel free to come and go as you want. But I realized that I really want to. I'm such a mess when it comes to organization. And I really want to utilize the copper golems. So I'm going to have to completely rework how I do my storage. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to build with? Let's see. White concrete. That looks nice. I like the way that looks. Okay, so let's go ahead and this is just a flat, just an absolutely bone stock flat creative world. Let's go ahead and build some stuff here. Let's see. So I guess I'll have to go down here and build up, I think. And so I want to experiment with ways that I can let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I wanted to experiment with how I'm doing storage. Oops. That's 4, yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I feel like there's some very, playing around with the copper golems, there's some very specific, particular things that they have. And I want to try to take advantage of it, and I want to use them as much as I can, so that when I go out adventuring, I come in, I just dump all the stuff in there, and everything's fine. I might have made it too wide. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's my plan here. I'm going to set up a platform. I'm going to set up some storage things, and I'm going to try to figure out how I can use the copper golems to the best of my advantage. And if there is some other things we can do, then we'll do that too. Maybe we'll play something else. I haven't had a little bit. I'm doing this in Bedrock just mainly because I need to update the mod fabric, and you're not sure how copper golems work? Yeah, so they have some very particular things. And I really want to play around with it. And I kind of have an idea of, I think, what's going to work. And so my idea is that copper golems, they're not going to be able to reach up. Like the way that I have my storage, I ripped off Dimian, to be honest. And they're just chests stacked on top of each other. The problem with that is copper golems are only going to be able to get the bottom chest. They're not going to get the top. And so I'm kind of thinking about making an area that's just for the golems. So I run up there, dump off all my stuff in one of their copper chests, and then they come up and just sort it all out. And I kind of have an idea of how we can, so that there's just one chest, and then we'll see what happens with the chest below that. But I kind of have an idea of how I want to do that. So let's see, what do we got here? What would look good here? A black stone wall? Yeah, why not? I always like working in. I can see how. Uh-oh. Whoopsie. I like working in creative mode. I think it's very interesting. There. So I'm super excited to sort of play around with the golems and see what's happening with them and try to get. I kind of have an idea of how I want this to go. Sort of, and I'm hoping it's going to work, because my idea is that the copper golems put stuff in a chest, and somehow I have the chest go down. Hi, Twisted. Welcome to a rare weekday live stream. I'm talking a little bit about, we're going to be playing around with copper golems today. What should we put on top of here? I don't want them escaping, and they have a tendency of doing that. So maybe glass. How about some black stained glass? That'll look nice, I think. So I want to figure out how I can best use the copper golems. You feel bad for not joining faster? Don't feel bad. You're here. Again, I was telling Watches Too Much. I always kind of think these unplanned weekday streams, I always just figure nobody's going to show up to them. And then people show up, and I'm genuinely surprised and humbled. Okay, here we go. I'm just the funny thing about the golems, they can jump up on top of like walls and fences. So I'm trying to be a little careful here. Stop. There we go. Okay. All right. So now we got a place for the golems. So I need to figure out how are we going to, let's see, what's it called? Chest? Yes. I think I'm done. I'll keep these in here just in case, but what's a trapped chest? Huh. Okay, let's put some chests in here, just so the golems can have something to work with. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why not? Okay. The golems have some really particularities about them. Stop. Stop. Okay. Oh. Oops. Okay. So the golems, they put anything, if there's nothing in the chest, their behavior is if there's nothing in the chest, they will find the first empty chest and push the first thing they have. They can get groups of 16. You still need swag? You didn't come when it was needed? Watches too much said she is working and a coworker is leaving, and so she's going out to lunch, so she'll be dropping in and out of the live stream as we go. Okay, so we have a bunch of things here. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we want to put in there. Okay, so let's see. We want to put blocks. So let's go, let's just choose it right in a row. I don't want 2 of those in a row. I'm going to need copper. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need copper blocks anyway. So, you have your laptop. Nice. I'm confused. Why is it not letting me take it? Oh, there we go. Okay, got it. Hey, you have a mic. Next. Excellent. Okay, and we'll get a block of resin too. Why not? Okay, so now what we're going to do is go through here, and I'm going to put these in here because I don't necessarily need them. And we're going to go through and we're going to put a different thing in each one. Okay, let's get some more, shall we? Oh, those are dope. Those look really cool. Okay. So let's go ahead and put some stuff in here. We'll put this in there. Oh, I put it in here. I meant to put it in here. I'm being stupid. Okay. So I'm just going to put one stack in of everything we have here. And then we'll see how our little dude does. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, okay, so all these have one item in them. I probably should take some, what is that? That's glazed red terracotta. I should have, let's see. Glazed red terracotta. I should have kept that. And show me some sneak peeks in voice chat tomorrow. Could be. This is resin, so we'll go ahead and get some resin. Because we're gonna need it. This is copper. We'll go ahead and get copper because we will need it. Coal, a block of coal. Huh. Okay. I didn't even think about that. I guess you could make stuff with coal. Interesting. Block of coal. I should have done this. I'm not very efficient. I apologize for that. Red sandstone. You can use the middle mouse button to duplicate? Wait a minute. It's not working. Not working. Nuts. Okay, red sandstone. Let's see. Red sandstone. Okay. Only works in creative? This is creative. That's strange. Oh, it might be only Java. Yeah, the reason why I'm not running Java is because one of the mods I have isn't compatible with the latest version yet. Hi Janet, how are you? Welcome. What was this? So I'm just kind of messing around with I'm setting up something so I can do some tests with copper golems. That's the goal, is what I'm doing here. Janet, that is my goal. Okay. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to need let's see, I don't need this anymore, but I do need a carved pumpkin. I need a carved pumpkin. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Hopefully it'll work. There we go. There's the little guy. Oh, he's so cute. Hey, buddy, how's it going? You love Minecraft? Me too. I have not been playing that long. I've been playing like maybe 6 months, and I'm absolutely fascinated by it. So I'm a Minecraft noob. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and put some stuff in here. There. Let's see what he does. He's going to check it. So if he doesn't find anything, I think the behavior is he waits 7 seconds. Okay, he just grabbed something. He's going to look around for it. Didn't see it there. See, they're not terribly efficient. Wait a minute. No, give me that. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some things here because he's not behaving properly. There. Hi, Green Eyes, how are you? Okay, and see, now he's going through and he's checking each chest, trying to find the one that has that. Okay. Color still having enough shades of blue. Yeah, can you Snorgle's color? Did he do it? Wait. Did you find it? Where was that one? Oh, it's down here. Okay, it's at the end. Okay, so this is what I want. I have to fill this one jack. Yes, and then you won't have a choice. Yes, exactly. Exactly what, just too much. That's my plan. So, but the problem is that this could fill up really easily. And so what I kind of want to do is I want to come down here. See if I can, is the chest here? It is. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. Is that? Yes. Yeah, okay. Here's my thoughts on this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Hold on. I knew that would happen. Okay. Oh, okay, got it. Can I add a happy guest? Let's see. I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Let's see. It's an excellent idea. Let's see. What is this? This is a happy guest spawn egg. Darn right I can. That's an excellent idea, Green Eyes. There. Look, let's add a couple. Uh-oh. I would have filled this up. Yeah, let's add a couple. Add a few more. Why not? Excellent idea, Green Eyes. Okay. So here's kind of what I was thinking, and I just want like a proof of concept here, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay. Hey, what are you doing down here, buddy? Copper golem has a lightning rod on their head? By the way, that's a good question. I don't know, actually. That's an excellent question. I'm not sure. I wonder if anybody's tested that. Surely they have. Okay, now, the next thing I think, the next thing I think we're going to need is, I think we're going to need hoppers. Because here's my thought, right? I want to do, wait, hold on. I'm going to need a chest as well. Because I'm thinking, what's my Minecraft name? It's Snorgle, of course. my name on everything is pretty much the same. Snorgle Games. Okay, I will do that, but I want to get working on this. I need to get working on this too, though. So let's build up. Let's see. We're down here. We go straight down. Okay. And we'll build this way, so it'll just be easier. Oh, they're so cute. They're adorable. Hi, Leaf. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I'm working on I'm playing around with copper golems and seeing how I can come up with a way to manage my inventory better. Because, oh my gosh, how am I gonna? Okay, wait a minute. Well, whatever. That's fine. We won't do double ones down here, so we'll break this. Okay. Okay, now I'm kind of thinking, then we wait a space. Minecraft is the best. I agree. Let me think. Okay, I'm going to have to... this is all going horribly wrong, but... Right here. Okay, and then we're going to... Wait, I need to go one down more. Okay. I don't do that much in creative, so I'm really kind of trying to figure it out. There. Okay. Undertale is better? Not sure about that. I beg to differ. Okay. And then we'll put one here. Boink. Get rid of that. Okay. Now, let's keep going. So here's my idea with my regular base, right? My idea is that this is the ground floor where the copper golems are working. And then down here we wait a space. And then we have another one. I'll just do 3 levels at this point just to see if this as a proof of concept. And so the idea is that underground. Oh wait, I don't. How am I going to do this? Hold on, I'm going to have to move some stuff over and come up so I can stand on it. Okay. Then I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to go there. Down one, there. Okay. See so that's my concept. That's the concept I'm working with here. Is that stop. Is that I have a bunch of hoppers and they all feed into chests down below. And when it starts to get a little bit full, then I can actually just go down even further. So this is conceptually what I think I'm trying to do. And again, this is just a proof of concept. It's not nothing super serious. Just a proof of concept. We need to do more chests down here. Wait, stop. Okay. Now let's stick some hoppers up here. And I may get a little on if this works out really well. We may go ahead and we may go ahead and just play some regular Minecraft. Can I accept your friend request, World? Not during the live stream, but I will later. I promise. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Everything's going horribly wrong. Okay, we got this. Okay. Nope. Nope. Hi, purple guy. How are you? Good to see you. I'm just kind of playing around. We're trying to figure out how I'm going to do a new, That's good enough. Okay. Let's build some. Let's see. We want this to look halfway decent, so let's do some stairs. You played Minecraft when the background menu was green? Was ocean? Oh wow, I don't know what that means, but it sounds like a long time ago. Let's see. Quartz? Yeah, quartz stairs. Sure. Why not? Okay, let's see. We'll start the stairs here. Wait, do we have concrete stairs? Get a quartz block. Quartz. Block of quartz. Perfect. I think since I've been playing Minecraft, there's only been one update. One major update. That's how new I am. I can't do any kind of flex as far as this goes. Okay, I think we're gonna be in good shape here. Now, stairs. Okay, let's get rid of the stuff we don't need. Okay, now. Hopefully this is working. The idea is that... Oh, I can fly. What am I doing? I wonder why the ghasts are not happy in the nether. You know? I mean, it's implied they're not happy, right? Because these ones are happy? Why is that? Uh-oh, wrong way. Okay. Because we're in another, that's fair. Okay, this isn't working. I don't think. No, it's not working. Shoot. Is it? Nope. Oh, I know why. Hold it. I'm an idiot. Hold on. I know exactly why. And it's because I'm an idiot. I didn't do... I need to put... how am I going to do this? Let me think. We'll build up from here. Sorry. Stop. Ah! This is going horribly wrong. Yep, I know. I just figured that out. I don't have hoppers under the top desk. Okay. Here, we'll just build out this way and then we'll get it. I hope this is going to work. Okay. Hoppers. Let's do this. There we go. You think Squid Games? You'll make me play Roblox. We'll see. I'm not keen on the Roblox Corporation at the moment. Okay. Now, is it working now? Holy crap, it is. Okay. Wow, this is great. It works. This is amazing. Okay, hold it. I didn't realize I did this. Okay. And then all these drain out. That's what we're going to do. If hoppers installed, they will move everything out of the chest and the golem will probably start. Oh, crap. Oh, no, you're right. Oh, this is horrible. Okay, hold it. Oh, no, you're right. Shoot, how am I going to... How am I going to... I have to think about a way to handle this because you're 100% right about that. And I bet if we go and look, we end up with, well, let's see, that one's right. That one's right. Wait a minute. That one's right. You know what? I wonder if they don't mark a chest when they first get there. It's all right. It's actually all right. Try giving them a redstone signal. I think this actually worked though. That's interesting. If they get something new, okay. We can stop the hoppers by giving them a redstone signal. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So I wonder if we could. I'll have to think about this a little more. Give him more stuff to move. Fair enough. Let's do it. Let's give him some more redstone. I'm so friendly. The problem is I'm a hermit. Okay, let's do this. Let's put this in here. I think this is going to be a mess. I think it's going to be an absolute mess, but we'll see. Wait, no, wait, that's not what I want to do. Here, come here. Stop. Hold on. I just screwed up something up. So let's do this. Okay, let's put this in here and see what he does. Yeah. Wait. Okay. He put it in there. Okay. This is not working. I'll have to figure out another solution. Shoot. But I think. Okay. Let me ask you this, chat. We have a couple of things we can do. You did tell me. I know. I'll have to give it some more thought. But I think there's a way to do it. But I'll have to give it some more thought. So I think we can move on and we can do a couple of things. I have 3 Minecraft options available for you. I have my current super cool desert temple base build. We can play around there. We can go back to my original build, the petting zoo amusement park, and screw around with that. Or we can play around a little bit with I'll do a poll. That's an excellent idea. One moment. Let me do a poll here. The problem is it's only yes or no. So I'm going to say, I'm not. Okay. We're going to do Minecraft 1. So we have a choice between, I could play around in my brand new world that I just did of Minecraft 1.0.0, the very first Minecraft. Or we could do Guppy's World, my original one, or Minecraft 1.0.0 or Guppy's World. You know what? Wait, hold on. I'm going to do another one because I screwed up. I never do polls, so I apologize for that. Start a poll. Okay, we're going to start another one. This is Guppy's World. I can only do the 2? I can only do the 2. That's frustrating. And I can't. Okay, well, we'll just do this again. All right. Vote. Vote yes if you want to see my current world. That's what we'll do. Wow, Guppy's World winning by a long shot. An excellent choice. An excellent choice. Kind of miss Guppy's World, not gonna lie. You can't sign in for Discord? The Discord link isn't working? That's weird. So Guppy's World winning by a long shot. So that's what we're going to do. Very nostalgic. Guppy's World wins. Excellent choice, by the way. Excellent choice. So we'll save and quit. Unfortunately, Guppy's World is in bedrock. So let's see. That's copper one. This is... that it? Yeah, I think that's it. I think this is not the one I did not blow up. There we go. Look at this. Hi Guppy, how you doing? It's been ages. Oh, you look great. Let me for people who haven't seen, let me show you around. This is Guppy. Guppy's my kitty. I'm Snorgle. This is my base petting zoo amusement park. Let's look around, shall we? We'll look at the boring stuff first. Any gribblers around? Oh, it's midday. Okay, so we have some few crops here. We have orange sheep. We get some cows. We got a bunch of other animals here. Up here is like there's a bunch of storage up here, and there's a workshop. Then I also have a portal to the nether over there. But let me show you the really exciting part about this. Can I make a public server for the Discord? I do have a public server for the Discord. We have one. If you go to the Minecraft channel on Discord and looked at the pinned comment, it'll give all the server information. So what I did was basically do a bunch of ride base around specifically the different animals. So let me show you. Okay, so this is a llama ocean observatory. I think it was John Holland who recommended this. I'm not sure. Somebody recommended it. I don't remember who it was. But check it out. So dope. You can just check out the ocean. How you guys doing? Everything doing it good? Doing okay? Good. Good. You can sit down and just watch the ocean. So that's the ocean observatory. You're not invited. Get out. I hate that guy. Okay. And here we have... Don't worry, we're getting there. We're getting there, Twisted. Here we have the Cat Cafe. That is the cafe run by and for cats. Look at this. So cool. You guys are doing great. Okay. I'm trying to do this in order. I'm trying to show these kind of... Is this... No, it's not really the order we built them, but... Okay. Next up is the pig maze. This is a maze for and about pigs. Let me show you, because the maze, I'm actually very pleased with this maze. Let me tell you. We'll look at the barn in a second. And the bakery, of course. So if you come up here, you can see this is a maze about 4 pigs. Pigs try to do the maze. If they hit a dead end, they see a picture of a pork chop just to remind them how important this is. If they make it to the middle, though, there's a pig puzzle for them to solve. Number 1 Minecraft pigs. Let's go. If they are able to activate both of these floor plates, the trapdoors open and they drop into let's see. Oh, it's getting to be nighttime. So we haven't had a nice evening with Guppy in ages. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll come back and I'll show you what happens if there's a pig who can solve the puzzle. I would venture to guess that this is the absolute pinnacle of Minecraft pig mazes. At the moment. I have other ideas. Oh, Guppy, I miss you. It's crazy. I really have missed this world. I'm not going to lie. You left my channel? Thank you so much. It's so kind of you. Okay. Here we go. Now, so we talk about the pig maze. If there's a pig who can solve the maze. Here's where it gets exciting. Because, let's see, I should eat something or I'm going to die. Okay, so if you have a pig that can solve the maze, right? I really do miss this world. I really do. Look, we had a pig who solved the maze. This is Porcine McWinter, who lives in the lap of luxury here. Just pig nirvana. He's got a bunch of carrots, but I'll show you where the pigs drop down now. He's the only pig that solved it. And it took, like OG watchers can tell you, it took months, literally months, for a pig to solve this. This is where they drop down. They drop down to a little bit of water so they're not hurt. Then they go through this absolutely luxurious tunnel. And here they are. Porcine McWinter, the only pig that was smart enough to do it. I have a feeling he's kind of lucky. I suspect, because I've seen this almost happen. Here's what I suspect happened. Let me get you up here and I'll show you. So I think that Porcine McWinter happened to be luckily standing on there and another pig triggered this. I think that's what happened. However, that's okay. Porcine was the one who won, and he won. When he did. This guy's a stupid jerk. I don't like him. And here's a cow. Here's a barn. This is a cow. This is a barn. Yeah, that's a hayloft. I just felt like the cows needed a nice place to stay. These are employee cows, so they will not be used as food. But we have more. But wait, there's more. Let's see, where's the, yeah, here it is. So if we come over here. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, so we have this lovely, like, sort of walkway that I'm very pleased with. It's very simple and straightforward, but I'm really pleased with it. And we come over here to, let me get rid of these stupid eggs. And we come here down to a little boardwalk. There's a beach here. There's like shops selling different things. Here's one selling fugu. Get some bottled water. Some handcrafted bowls. Some brushes for some reason. But then down here, we have a horsicle course. That is a horse obstacle course. So we'll just run it right now. We're not going to force one of the horses to do it, but they come down here. They go into this little water thing, come up here. Then they do like the horse figure eight thing. That's an actual thing. I think Watches Too Much said their cousin does that on horses. I think that's true. Little jump. Horse goes up over the bridge, back down, into some switchbacks. Okay, here we go, and do some mud. We got some really tight turns here. Jump up, more tight turns. Oh, it's so hard. Another tight turn. Up over this super tall. Hey, the cherry tree grew. Nice. Down here, and just a flat out run to the end. Very cool. But probably, and this one's still buggy. So I really do need to come back here more often on a regular basis because I miss this world something terrible. I do like the new one. I like the new build. I'm super excited about the Desert Temple and what we can do with it. Also, I gotta say, I do like Java better than Bedrock. I didn't think it'd make that much of a difference, but I like it better than Bedrock. Not gonna lie. Okay. But I do miss this world. And we still have to, this little experiment here is like a lazy river ride. You know, if you're going to do an amusement park and like, I didn't forget to eat. I know, I'm learning. So like, you know, like sometimes in amusement parks, at least here in the States, they have like lazy river rides where you get in a little boat and you like, and sometimes you get in an inner tube and just kind of casually float around. That's what we're going to do with that. But that takes some planning. That takes some planning. Now this coming up is still buggy. This is still buggy for sure. But this is our minecart ride. Very pleased with this. This goes all across the island. Like I said, there's parts that are buggy, so hopefully it doesn't, like this part up there can stick sometimes. Yeah, see? Which is fine. It is what it is. There we go. Come up here. I'm super pleased with this. I really am. Yeah, see that? I'm definitely have to work on that because I'm not a big fan. Hey, what's the guy doing in the thing? There we go. Why is he in the water? I mean, it serves him right, but still. I'm so pleased with this. I'm so pleased with this one. Turned out really good. And this was a Herculean effort. It's a huge ride. Just a little tour of the island. Here's a village that is completely abandoned because I'm a horrible, horrible person. There might be one person left, maybe. Maybe. I'm super pleased with this. Like I think that this one, I wanted to make this one more about donkeys, so I need to get some more donkeys around here. Goodbye, Janet. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, and you can see just a nice long ride, like a really, really nice. I always like taking like the railroad at amusement parks, just because it was just kind of chill, you know. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Janet. I appreciate it very much, and thank you for the kind words. he's emphasizing. Okay. Yeah, and then we come up to the end. Oh, that's right. I forgot we had a little tunnel here. I forgot that. We have to fix that a little too, by the way. And stop. Oh man, it's so nostalgic. But I think we can do some stuff here. So there's a couple things we need to do because we have not been looking over our crops for a long time. These are okay, but these are doing fine. They're fine. These need to be harvested. Okay, what are we doing here? Yeah, there we go. Oh man, so I have like today, tomorrow, the weekend, and Monday off. I'm so pleased. So I plan on maybe I may do another live stream tomorrow. There's more Minecraft shenanigans to have, of course. I was also thinking maybe at some time picking up Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and doing that. I think that would be interesting. I did the first FNAF and I really sucked at it. Like I was terrible. Let's see, where are we going here? Here we go. Yeah, stick that in there. Why not? Okay. So yeah, so if you haven't seen this, this is my storage area with lots of room for expansion. Not going to work too well with the copper golems. So I'm going to have to play around with that and figure that out. But here's my workshop. We need to do stuff. I still don't understand what this does. I think I stole this from the village and I do not understand the purpose of this at all. Add its smithing template? I don't get that at all. I don't understand it in the least. Up there is, here's my nether portal. Pretty cool. You're building a garage for your happy guest? That's awesome. That's awesome. That's amazing. I need to maybe try to go to the nether in my new world and see if I can get a happy guest. I would like that very much. I probably can do some harvesting as well. Not quite ready. But after has more stuff you need to look at. It looks, my understanding is, I know a couple of people who are huge FNAF heads. I'm just going to taking a sip of water here. And they're huge FNAF heads, and they say that the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is by far the hardest one there is. It's brutal. And, you know, it's I don't mind that. I was terrible at the first one, but I had so much fun. I mean, it sounds stupid, but it's true. You'll be back for your next stream? Nice. Watch the sunset. I have to admit, I like the vibrant visual sunsets. I think they're really good. But I really miss the pixelated sunset like that they previously had. Okay. So here we are. Now I want to do a little bit of harvesting of bamboo here. I don't see any gribblers around. I think if we go bed early enough, they kind of don't come out. Okay. So let's go ahead and harvest some bamboo. I have to admit, I can sometimes have a problem with bamboo on our public server. By the way, you can go to our Discord channel, the one that's pinned, and go to the Minecraft channel on our Discord server, and the pinned thing has all the deets about our server. Go check it out. You can thank I don't think Swag is on this stream, but you can thank Swag for the really amazing little area that gives all the information about the server and everything else on Spawn, on the original Spawn. Okay. When we're messing with modded Minecraft, I have been looking into mods. I have been looking into a variety of mods, and I think I'm going to... There's a couple things I want to do. The first thing I want to do is I want to spend a little bit more time mentally and stuff for me. I want to spend that a little bit more on Minecraft 1.0. But mods are definitely be something that I'm going to do a bunch of different mods. I'm going to check out a bunch of mods and review them and see what I think. Can I host Among Us with the viewers? Maybe. That's an interesting idea. I don't own Among Us, but that would not be a bad idea. A group participation thing I've been thinking about for a while. We also have done. I'm not sure you were a member of the channel when we did this, but we also did we went to Nether Fortress. We all went to a Nether Fortress as a group, and it was super fun. Using VC for meetings. Yeah, we can think about that. We need to think about ways to do it so that it's safe. You know, I get very concerned about that. So we'll have to think about ways that we can do it that's safe. See, what am I doing here? I was collecting this for a reason. I don't know what it was. Oh, I know what it was. It was my failed iron farm. What do I mean safe? I mean I want to make sure that everybody is comfortable and that there's no like weirdos or creeps around or anybody sus, or we've had a couple of people actually here in the chat that acted a little sus, not gonna lie. So that's what I mean. It's just I just want to make sure that everything's cool. Because there was this goes a while back, but there was a guy who came in here and was asking people's age. It was weird. No talking outside of the meeting. So that's what I mean. It's the internet, and there can be some creeps on the internet. So, oh man, I didn't show you my tower. Let me show you my tower. Okay, there we go. I have watched a lot of Among Us, but I've never played it. I'm kind of thinking of trying Repo. It looks super fun. Just timeout keeps from being weird? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's see. Anything else exciting we haven't looked at? I think we've visited that village. I'm pretty sure we have. There's the village over there. Yeah, there's one that's right over there. There's another one that's over there, yeah. It was interesting. I always think those, like, sometimes those things that like there's the floating platforms. I always think that's a really I always think that's a really interesting creative choice, you know? I always think that's an interesting creative choice. We'll head back down. Kind of have to strafe down these steps, otherwise it gets like, ugh. I might do a little more. I would like to do a little more exploring around here too, though. How you doing? Oh, you look great. Okay. Yeah, Twisted, we'll talk about the perms after the live stream. Where? Wait, I think it's got to be up here, right? Surely I put it up here. Sure. I mentioned this I mentioned this the other day on Discord that that's. Oh, I didn't realize I had more beetroot seeds. Okay. I mentioned this on Discord the other day that I was in Minecraft 1.0 and I got horribly lost because I'm so dependent on the coordinates. Like I have a mod even in my Java version that has the coordinates all the time because anybody can tell you that I get horribly lost, like horribly lost in any game. And so I'm just so dependent on the coordinates, and I got horribly lost in Minecraft, and it took me forever to find my way home. So I thought I'll essentially just go up to I'll build like a stone tower, a single stone tower that's like yeah, I have this good beauty. A single stone tower that goes as high as I can go, and I think it was like 68 blocks, and it wouldn't let me go anymore. Yeah, I think it wouldn't let me go anymore. So I was like, okay, well, I planted it in a river so I can just jump down. Apparently, 1 block of water is not enough to stop you from dying in Minecraft 1.0.0. It's like, whoops. I mean, I found my way back, but it was not good. It's also interesting to me how much slower this stuff grows in Bedrock than as opposed to Java. There's such weird, small decisions that were made that I still don't fully understand. Let's see, where's the sun? I kind of wouldn't mind. Wait, it's not. Oh, thing's not. Hold on. Something's being squirrely. Game. Put the fire coordinates. Controls, touch, general. There we go. It wasn't for some reason. Sometimes Bedrock sort of squirrels out and doesn't accept my mouse input. It's very strange. Let's see. How am I doing? Okay, I need a pick. We're gonna need. Wow! Holy crap! I didn't realize I had so much iron. Wow. I wouldn't mind doing some good old-fashioned mining. Okay, we're going to do this and this. And then I'm going to take these down here. I'm going to go ahead and plant those beetroot seeds that I had. I have a hoe in here somewhere, don't I? The only one I have is, well, the golden hoe's fine. I had forgotten I had so much iron. Oh, I know why I had that iron, though. I farmed that. Let's go plant the beetroot first. Okay. And, yep. And then we'll go down here. Let's see. Let's do this and that. And then you know what? I think we need to cover these up. We did not cover these up like we did the other ones, and we need to put some light down there too. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Do I have any of the birch planks? I have 4. I don't see any more. Oh, there we go. 6. I think I'm going to need a total of 12, though. Nope. Oh, you're back at the end of the poll? Nice. Welcome back. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to make a couple more, which is fine. No, oops, hold on. I was stupid. Guppy's having a fit because I'm out here when it's going to be nighttime. I'm okay, Guppy. It's all good. I'll be in. Guppy's a taskmaster, let me tell you. Boink. Okay. Sleeping through the night. Any gribblers? You never know. Guppy doesn't take those gribblers around, but that's all right. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and cover those up. And I think I'm actually going to need more. Where does that put my charcoal? Is it over here? Oh, yeah, okay. That's perfect. Because we're going to need some more of these. Definitely going to need some more of these. I know, Guppy, I know. Okay. There we go. No, these go over here. Nope. Yes. This goes in here. Put this here. And I think we're in pretty good shape. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of that, and then we'll do a little bit of mining. It's funny. I mentioned this before. I find the act of mining to be deeply satisfying. In Minecraft, of course. I don't think I would say that if I had to mine in real life, because I think that mining is a dangerous, very difficult profession. Oops. Doggone it. Every single time. Can't take me anywhere. Okay, we're going to cover these up. Perfect. Okay, well, I'm trying to think, did we have... How did we do the lights? I think it's every one, right? Yes, okay. Okay, there we go. There, perfect. Now we're ready to go. Let's actually harvest some of these beets. I think that one's not ready yet. This one is. And we can maybe get these. Yeah, we're not getting a bunch of seeds, but we're getting a few. So if we can just keep going, there, we'll be okay. We've got one extra that time, so that's good. That's excellent. Your back hurts? Oh, the blimp. That's right. Yes, I remember that. Yes, I suggested a blimp because I'm a silly goose. I do remember that. Let's see. Let's put. I know, Guppy. I know. Let's put this in. No, let's put this outside. Because we're gonna need some other stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Might is incredible. Oh, the bakery and the pigmates. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm such a noob to Minecraft, you know. I figure the least I can do is try to be creative. Okay. That's... I forgot we were in a pale forest. I totally forgot that. Let's see. I need some more wood. I'm not sure where it is because I'm deeply disorganized. It's a real problem. We have jungle logs. There's jungle logs down here too. This is such a mess. It's really not good. How long is the stream? I don't know. I'm playing it by ear. I think probably a couple of hours. I think I'll probably go a couple of hours. So probably maybe another hour. I'm not seeing any more oak logs. So let's go ahead and cut down. Let's just cut down a few first, and then we'll do a little bit of mining. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to give some more thought about how to do the let's see, I want it oak. I do not want acacia. For whatever reason. There we go. I have a, by the way, if any of you don't know, there is we're gonna be doing a contest coming up. I'm going to be creating a world. There will be puzzles to solve and riddles to solve, and perhaps something like a scavenger hunt type things. A little bit of Minecraft trivia, maybe some Snorgle trivia. So you didn't know backpain was contagious. So if you want to, like, drop by in your Minecraft channel, maybe let me know that you're interested in that. And I will, let's see, I'm going to eat. And I will let you know when we do it. It's probably I'm thinking if everything goes perfectly, which nothing ever does, but if everything goes perfectly, I'm kind of thinking sometime in December, hopefully. And if this contest goes well. Oh, in the contest. The exciting contest. So I was mentioning that there's going to be trivia and there'll be Snorgle trivia and trivia of Minecraft trivia, something like a scavenger hunt, puzzles and riddles to solve, and there will be swag. Winners will be getting. I'm working with a graphic artist friend of mine, so we will be giving away T-shirts and some other swag. I'm almost finished wrapping up a vendor that ships internationally. So we'll be able to send out prizes internationally too, not just in the States. So if you're interested in it, stop by Minecraft, stop by our Discord server, leave a message saying, I think I have plenty of iron. Let's do diamonds. Yeah, stop by and let me know that you're interested so that I'll know. We have some really good ideas. And Swag, who's a member, I don't think they're on today, but Swag is an amazing builder, and he's helping me with parts of that as well. Should be super fun. And if this goes well, I want to plan to do and it's well received by the community. I want to plan to do another one that's going to be way more complex. Okay, let's go. I really did miss this world. Made special notes for people? Wait. I guess we go this way, okay. Here we go. Swag has builder artist? Yeah, indeed. I think just looking at, if you go to original spawn on our server, Swag did all that. He mapped out a massively huge area. Like, it's so impressive. He's a really good Minecraft player. I mean, I think that they are the best in this whole community, I think. That's my opinion. Of course, I'm a relative noob and can't really judge that kind of stuff, so. The redstone one, that's Kaz. Kaz is the one who does some amazing redstone stuff. You should have him, when he's around, you should ask him if he'd maybe show you the server, or maybe he could live stream it sometime, because it's incredible. The stuff he's done is really amazing. I think Minecraft 1.0.0, I think that they give you a lot more coal. I mean, coal's pretty abundant here, but I think they changed the amount that they give. It was so funny. If Phil, you don't know, be aware of the power of the square. So those of you who don't know, Kurt J. Mack is a Minecrafter who wanted to go to the far lands by foot, no elytra, no going through the nether, just in the overworld. And last week, earlier this week, I think he made it. 14 years. 14 years it took him to walk in the overland to get to the far lands. It's what an incredible feat. Just an amazing feat. And I don't think he's the first one to go there, but he might be the first one to go just by the overworld. Like, really, really amazing. And the one thing that struck me, I was how far am I supposed to go? One thing that said about PvP, yeah, Barney is a good PvP. 27, okay. So one of the things that's interesting to me is that he was playing Minecraft 1.7, and that's a very old version. I think that's the last version that has the modern Farlands. I think that's what people said, or the old-fashioned. The old-fashioned Farlands, not where the world breaks. And so, one of the things that was interesting to me was they were talking about how different that the Minecraft was back then. And the thing that's interesting to me is, the thing that I find really remarkable in playing Minecraft 1.0 is how much the same it is. Like, it's really amazing how, like, this mechanic right here, this just mining, is literally identical. It hasn't changed a single bit. That's so amazing to me. Like, yeah, there's things that are a little bit, the textures on the rocks are different, and there's different, there's different stuff like that, but it's just so interesting to me. And so one of the things I want to do with 1.0 is just experience the world. Like I'm always kind of jealous of people that, like, I never played Minecraft because I don't like crafting games. I never have. And it sounds funny, because I'm playing this and I love it. It's in my top 10 games of all time. I've only been playing it like 5 months, maybe 6 months. But it reminds me, like, I have a friend who hates horror but loves Stephen King. And it's just interesting to me. I never could understand that for ages, and now I do. Like, I completely get it. Being one of those people who like I tried Subnautica, didn't like it. Everything I don't like about crafting games I was like, oh yeah, that's why I don't like these. But I still love Minecraft, and part of it is just this mechanic. Like, this simple mechanic of mining, to me, is just incredible. And I think I honestly think it's one of the best game mechanics that's ever been invented. Like flat out, it's incredible. And the fact that they nailed it right out of the gate too is even more astonishing. I did not. I kind of dropped playing it, and I might bring it back in a live stream for Subnautica, but I think it's the kind of thing that, like, the last time I played it, Twisted, there was a little bit light on people on the server, and Twisted helped out tremendously. So I might bring it back in another live stream. We'll see. I have a couple of, like, sort of horror themed games, like Five Nights at Freddy's, they want to play because it's the Halloween season. So I'm going to do that. There's also a liminal space game called Pools that looks really interesting. and it's described as old school liminal space, which I kind of looked it up, and I guess the current, like the back rooms, there are gribblers that can get you. Like there's monsters that can get you, and the original liminal space games, that was not the case. Speaking of liminal space, boy howdy, would I like the studio that did Subliminal to come out with another game, because I enjoyed that game tremendously. I finished a game today on the video that dropped today called Venba, and it was really marvelous. It was such a good game. Super chill. I mean, like super chill. Well, I guess I made my 100. Did my 100. So okay. It was a really great game. It was super fun. Nice story. Just I love really casual games like that. I was playing a squirrel simulator for a while, and the controls were kind of screwy, and I stopped playing it because I couldn't figure out how to get this one level, and I looked up a couple ways to try to fix it, and there's some squirrely stuff you had to There's some weird squirrely stuff you had to do, and it's like, I used to when I first started my channel, like 4.5 years ago, I used to like absolutely complete every single game I started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I generally do that now, but there's like a couple of games, if I am not having fun, sometimes I just drop it, and that's sort of new for me. That's 100% new for me. And but some games, like, I think are not my favorite games, but they're important to play, right? I think that's crucial. Like, some games are really important to play. I'm thinking of doing coming up. So several years ago, I had a PlayStation, but one game that I always wanted to play, and I sort of never played it, and I kind of forgot about it at the time when I had a PlayStation. I've mainly been a PC guy for ages, and is a game called Journey. And it kind of quietly released on Steam years ago, and I just missed it. And when I played it, it was one of the most magical games I think I've ever played. I never quite experienced things like it. Diamonds! Nice. Oh, this is decent. Yeah, that's not bad. Just going to check around a little bit, make sure there's no more around. Nah, that's good. That's good. Okay. But yeah, I thought, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so Journey, I think I'm going to play it again. I only played it the one time, and it was like, I've described it like this before, and I think this is, oh, there we go. Ooh, hold on. Oh, that's bedrock. Interesting. Uh-oh, hold on. Stupid thing. Wait, how am I going to get up here? Doggone it. Oh my gosh. Oh, geez. Pete's sake. You can't take me anywhere. Okay. We had 6 diamonds. That is not bad. I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, wait a minute. I'm being stupid. I'm breaking an efficiency. Oh man, I could have easily doubled it. I was being stupid. I totally forgot that because I don't have that in my new game. I don't have that. But I think I'm gonna play Journey again because it's not a very long game, maybe an hour and a half. But it was one of those things that, like, it left me with this sense of wonder and awe that I didn't think a game could give me since the very first time I played a video game when I was a small child. Like that sense of this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my entire life is that's how you feel. That's how I felt when I played Journey. It's just magical, you know? I can't believe I didn't do the Silk Touch. Oh well, I need to revisit this more because I actually really want to do the Lazy River ride. The thing is, that's going to take a lot of planning, more than even the like the minecart ride, because we have to figure out, it has to drop every 7 things for the water to keep flowing. What's up? Uh-oh. What are coordinates for spawn? Oh, I don't know, actually. I mean, I'm assuming it's around 0x and 0z. I think in the code, it's within 128 blocks of 0x and 0z. I don't know what the y is. Why do you ask? I'm pretty sure that's the case. I read up on that recently. Oh, you got lost. Yep, I understand. Believe me, I understand. I came by this server once and checked it out, and all my cats were disturbed. I was like, somebody's been visiting. Okay. Oops. We got another one? Yes. Okay. Maybe we'll see a few more diamonds. You're tearing apart a mounting for stone? Oh, yeah. Yep. That makes that a mountain for stone. Yep. That 100% makes sense. Makes tracks 100%. Because you're going to need a lot. Are you going to use stone or are you going to stick with cobblestone? Do you think? Oops. There. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back to this world maybe once a month because I really missed it. Stone bricks. Okay, so you're going to have to either get the pickaxe with whatever it's called, or you're going to stop. Okay. Don't go this way. Danger. Tough is really tricky to find. It is. I'm not sure what the. Surely there's a. Maybe you should look up and see if there's a optimal Y value. I imagine there is to get tough. To get tough. But like it's tough is rare to me. I don't have that much tough even in this world. I've got a decent amount of rock. I've been mining for a while. What's that? Tough? I have a friend who recently lost his job. Build the whole phone out of tough? That's pretty cool. I have a friend who recently lost his job, and he's okay with it. He's doing some freelance work and everything, but he is almost as much of a coffee snob as I am. And I admit it. I hate to admit that I'm a coffee snob, but I gotta be real. I am. And so I sent him like a care package of just like about 5 pounds of really dope coffee. I have to remember when I see this one. I have efficiency and I have fortune 2 on this, so I need to remember that when I was thinking about how like the lifesteal people, they all have like these villagers with these super amazing enchantments. I was asking somebody about it, and they were saying that I was like, is there a way to manipulate what like a librarian gets? And like, no, it's really just, oh, sure. I mean, I guess steel, so I'll take it. Iron, I should say. And someone said, no, it's just, you just have to do it and keep doing it. That's crazy. That's really nuts to me. But that's why you also can see why some of those people are streaming 15 hours a day. You know, that's not very common, but you see it. I mentioned this in the other stream. I recently discovered tuna pizza, and it kind of is blowing my mind. Oops. I keep expecting to do this something that Gribble is going to follow me. Okay, we got this. We got this. Cool. A little dark in here. Let's go ahead and light it up. Light it up. Yeah, man, yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. I got horribly lost in the Minecraft 1.0 world. So I think when I explore it, I think I'm going to do what I do in my Exploring Peaceful Minecraft series. Now I just head in the way that increases the number for the Z direction, right? Hey Leaf, drawing. Oh, that's marvelous. Share it on the Discord if you want. I'd love to see it. But I got horribly lost and it made me realize how much I depend on the coordinates. Like I have a mod that shows me the coordinates in Java. And I was just thinking, you know, what am I going to do in 1.0.0? You can't, I mean, you can F3 all the time, but I low-key kind of hate that because it's just weird, you know? Because you bring it up all the time. And granted, it's not as obtrusive as, there's less information on it. But I think what I'm going to do is just head in the direction that the sun sets. Or that the sun rises. I'll just do that, head that way. And I think that'll be helpful for me to because if I don't, I'll just go in a circle. Like, I'm not talking about getting lost. Like it's legit. It's a problem in games. What game was I playing recently? I was playing a game recently, and it literally was an extremely linear game, and I got completely lost and turned around. It's so pathetic. Oh, you can sign up for an account if you want at discord.com. It's absolutely free. But if you don't want to, no worries either. Okay, we got a couple more to go and then we'll stop this one. We got a couple more diamonds though. Pretty good. Not too bad. We're about to run out of our axe though, so we'll keep going a little bit and see, but I think our axe is about to give up. Or not our pickaxe, not our axe. Got 6 diamonds, so that's not too bad. Probably could have gotten 12 or more than that if I wasn't stupid and remembered to use my other pickaxe. Like right now, when I'm getting redstone. Use the other axe. So I can get more. There. Okay. How far down? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. 7. Let's go ahead and just do a little bit with this. So we'll just get it started a little bit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Probably should eat before I die. Yes, there's so many interesting little subtle differences between Java and bedrock. One of the ones is hold it. There, that's out of place. One of the things that strikes me as interesting is in Java, if you're running and you keep pressing W, if you stop to eat, when you stop eating, you begin running again. And that is not the case, because obviously you slow down. You don't stop completely, but you slow down quite a bit when you're eating. But that's not the case in bedrock. In bedrock, if you're running and you eat and you stop eating and you start running again, you do not start sprinting again. There's so many small creative choices like that I find really interesting. Is it? It's not nighttime, okay. What do we got? Let me think here. We can put some of this stuff in here because we don't need it. We'll take it out later if we don't need it. If we need it, but that can go in there. Okay. Do we have iron? Surely we do. We don't? Really? I've got like a metric ton of iron. And we can smelt this one, but I really don't have any iron? Oh, for Pete's sake. I've got like 8 stacks up there. Okay, well, fine. We'll head back up. Looks like it might be turning night. I'm not sure. What was loud? What was loud, Twisted? I think it's turning night. I think. Yeah, it is. Let's go. Oh, thunderstorm on the server. That's interesting. Sleep. Oh, it's on a stream. Okay. Let's see. Do we see any gribblers around? I don't see any. Hey, Guppy. How you doing? I'll have to ask some people for help with the fabric mods that I have, because I can't figure out how to update it, and I want to update it to 10 so that I can use the golems. Where's the redstone? There. I always think it's interesting that you see more gribblers come out during thunderstorms. And I've had people say that's not true, and hey. Stop it. Okay, hold on. Stop it. It's wait, shift? I'm so more used to Java. Serves you right. He's a jerk. Ouch, stop it. What a jerk. Jeez. Okay, now we can get rid of this. I do need to try that texture pack that Barney gave me. That basically does like just when you're walking, the shield, you have your shield in your offhand, but it's really low, so it doesn't obstruct your view. I need to try that. I need to try that. We were playing on the stream that happened last Sunday. we were playing a Spot the Anomaly game, and boy, it was brutally hard. And then I realized part of the reason it was brutally hard was I wasn't following the instructions. It specifically tells you what the things you're supposed to look for, and I didn't pay attention. Which is so on brand for me. I think this is the passage that Demian and watches too much YouTube don't like because they say it seems like I keep bonking my head on the ceiling. As somebody who's pretty tall, I can relate to that. I mean, I don't bonk my head on the ceiling a lot, but I can relate to it as somebody who's fairly tall. Okay. Keep going. Get more diamonds. I get another nice stack of diamonds, I'll be pretty happy. Okay. Should have made more torches when I was down there, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Might do some enchanting as well. Wouldn't mind doing some fishing either. I kind of miss fishing. I find it in Minecraft. That's another one. That's another thing I find so incredibly peaceful. It's interesting to me that I think some of the sound effects have changed from version 1 to the current version. There's definitely some gribblers that make sounds that are different than the ones that I normally hear. Which is interesting. Okay. Man, I'm so looking forward to having these days off. It's very relaxing. Hi, Danny. How you doing? Just kind of doing some mining, chilling out. This is the old world. I voted, and they decided they wanted to. The chat wanted to see Guppy's world. They want to see the world with the petting zoo amusement park, the Bakkery, pig maze. So that's why we're here. Plus, not gonna lie, when I did the golem thing in here, I realized I kind of missed it a little bit. So I'm gonna be coming back to this world occasionally. Okay, so we have. Let's see, we have our other. I have to remember, I've got 2 worlds and I'm set up differently in both of them. Yeah. There we go. There. So yeah, no big deal. Just I did a poll and the Bedrock World won. It's. I was mentioning this before, Danny. It's interesting to me the different creative choices they sort of make between Java and Bedrock. Like there's some distinctly different. Oh man. There's some distinct choices that they creatively made, and I don't quite understand it. I think it's fascinating. I would suspect that some of those choices, like for example, there was a oh, Barney gave you a totem? Barney has totems? Man, everybody's much more advanced than I am. on the server. I need to keep going with my floating islands. Maybe I'll have time this weekend. Maybe I'll stream that a little bit. I would imagine the totems, if you had to ask me, was it swag? I mean, Swag's the one who gave me all the cats and initially the bamboo. I think he sort of regrets getting bamboo given what I did to that island across from my hovel. It's sort of an ecological nightmare. But I do have the corner on the bamboo market now. By the way, Twisted, if you need any bamboo, head over to my bamboo island and just take as much as you want because there's more than anyone would ever need in a lifetime. I got some chests. I've got some chests there. You don't even have to. You don't even have to cut it down. Just take whatever's in the chest. A bamboo. You saw what I did there. You're a little hard to miss. I think Barney thought I was nuts. Not wrong. I was getting really fascinated at the aspect of planting it, you know. There's so many, I've mentioned this before too, that there's so many really, really subtle choices that they make that like the developers make. And they're subtle and thoughtful, and I just find it really fascinating. It's really interesting. Uh-oh, lava. Yep. Okay. Come here. You can do double duty. Bonk. Nope. Bonk. There. It's kind of hard to miss what I did. Like, to be honest. Okay. But yeah, just like, okay, so if you're swimming along in Java and going forward in your swimming, you're in control and going swimming. When you come up to a shore, you just automatically bonk up onto the shore. No problem. In Bedrock, you do not do that. In Bedrock, you come up there, you have to either jump to get up on the shore or just stop pressing forward for a little bit and then press forward, then you go on the shore. And I suspect some of that type of stuff like that has more to do with making it as efficient as possible so we'll run on phones and consoles. That's what I suspect is going on. That's what I suspect is happening. We got 6 diamonds, which is not great, but it's not bad. It's okay. I keep hearing conflicting things on if diamonds blow up or not. I've heard some people say they absolutely do blow up. And I've heard other people say that the only ore that doesn't blow up if you get them with an explosion. I'd be tempted to try it. Although I will say this, that like when I've looked at the orbital strike cannon on Lifesteal, when they just like nuke spawn, there were no diamonds there. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard 2 things. I've heard diamonds don't blow up, and I've heard they do. And so I'll have to do a test sometime and see, I think. Because it would be, I kind of want to try some stuff. Hey, look. Look, Twisted, I have 48 tough. I would give them to you if I could. Hey, oh, don't cook chicken. Okay. I think that's pretty good. If it's nighttime, we will go to sleep. Yep. Okay, let's hit up. Up we go. I never knew I was watching a video on talking about chunk loaders, which I thought was really interesting, the concept. And I sort of finally got my head around the difference between a block and a chunk, which hadn't happened until now, which is nice. You know? Okay. Can I come to the server after the stream? I think I can for a little bit. I don't think I can for too long. What am I doing? I want to make more of these. I know, Guppy, I know. We have, I think this will give me, I think a 16 will give me a full stack. I think. It does, great. Put that in there. Look how much flint I have. Good, splurg. Let's go ahead and, any gribblers around? I don't see any. Never know though. Okay. Let's go ahead and put some of this other stuff away. I've just got some crap I don't need. Wait, well, some of this go in. Hold on. I can get rid of these because I don't need these either. Don't quite know why I have them, but I do have them. No, wait, well, here, we'll put these in here. Yeah, we got a metric ton of redstone. These can go in here. Not great, but they can go in here for now. Oh, wait, let's put the diamonds away. Where do I have my diamonds? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've been in this world. No. No. Yes. Okay, so we have 33 diamonds. Actually, that's pretty good. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Let's do something. A little bit of time left. And I want to do a little fishing. I kind of missed it. I haven't done any fishing, a bunch of fishing in my new world. Get in there. Thank you. Let's go ahead and do it. Do a little fishing. Do a little fishing. It's relaxing in Minecraft and it's relaxing in real life. I've not been fishing in ages. My old man was a master fisherman. He grew up not having a lot of money living on a farm, and fishing was a legitimate way that they would put food on the table. And he was always very he's always very humble about his fishing. But he was one of those people who would always catch his limit every single time. And he'd always laugh at the people who would come in and have like these, $1,000 fishing poles and stuff, and he had just this humble little pole, and he'd always catch way more than them. Sometimes they get mad, which I don't quite understand that reaction. Sometimes they get very angry, but sometimes people come over and ask him like what he was doing. They were being really cool about it. People are funny. Some people get so competitive in a way that's not healthy, I think. I'm not a very competitive person. When I was in high school, I pole vaulted. And the only reason I did, not because I wanted to do a sports competition, because I thought it was fun. Anything, even to this day, anything that involves strength, coordination, and balance, I am 100% all in. Like, I am all in. And that's why I wanted to do pole vaulting, because that's exactly what it is. And I remember asking the coaches, I don't really want to go to the competition. I just want to go to practice because I just want to do it. And they thought I was nuts and said, no, you have to go to competition. Like, they forced me to go to the competition. Hey, another show. I would really like some more enchanted books, please. I always thought that funny because I'm just not a competitive person. It's not that I don't like to win games or something like that. I really am just not very competitive. It's one of the things my bestie thinks is so funny because she's a very sports person. Big time. Used to be a very, very good softball player. she's married to a person who used to be a rugby player, which is pretty cool. I don't particularly like watching sports, but I like watching rugby because you have these people who are just giants. Like, they're tall, they're all muscle, and hey, get back here. And they're just running constantly at full speed all the time. It's really impressive. Very impressive. Oh, I blew it. I wasn't paying attention. I was watching chat. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, here we go. Getting some more fish, though. That's good. We can use it. We can always use it. What was that? Oh, a bowl. I got a bowl? Huh. I mean, I'll take it, but I really prefer, like, something enchanted. I'm curious to see what the Nether looks like in 1.0.0. I haven't seen that much of the Nether. I'm planning a series on exploring the Nether, like peaceful Nether. Yeah, I got a saddle, huh? Exploring peaceful Nether, just so I can explore it more and really check it out and get to know it, because I really enjoy looking at the terrain. I think it's really fascinating. It's funny, my new world, the one in Java, is in a desert biome, so there's no gribblers underwater at all. And it's weird. It was weird for me to look down and see something walking down to the bottom of the ocean, like, oh yeah, there's gribblers down there. I forgot. I forgot. I think you do something with nautilus shells, and I'm not sure what it is. Oh yeah, that was lazy on my part. That was lazy on my part. Cow. Hello. I do miss the animations of actions and stuff. I keep asking, and somebody inevitably tells me what it's like. Oh yeah, and then I forget immediately afterwards. I really need to write it down at some point. I mean, I have luck of the sea on this, and it's not feeling very lucky. Yeah, I just got rancid meat. What? I don't understand. Like, sometimes it's very generous with the enchanted stuff, and other times it's just nothing. And I realize it's 100% the luck of the draw. Like, it's just randomly. I mean, it's not just randomly generated, because it's procedural, right? There's rules around the random generation, but it is randomized. The thing that amazes me is how they generate the land masses, because it all feels like you look at one, high plains, for example, and it seems really, what's the right word? Cohesive, right? Like, one high plains does not look like the other high plains. They certainly have things that's similar because of the same biome, but they all are sort of cohesive. We should probably go back in. They're all cohesive to each other, It's really fascinating to me. So I find it super interesting. Coming to the end of the day. Took a tour of the farm. Came out here. Hung out with Guppy again. Great to see him. Did a little mining, as I was wont to do. Watching the sunset. Consider what we're going to do tomorrow. I mean, we'll consider that. But that we'll have to wait for the next live stream. Thank you so much for stopping by on this impromptu live stream. I had a super great time. Thanks to everyone who stopped by. And we'll see you again on another live stream. Maybe tomorrow. See you next time.